Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Orlagh, and today I'm going to share with you the ultimate vegan pancake recipe. These are incredible. I eat them a couple of times a week and they're really easy. So I'll put all of the ingredients in the down box below, but basically you want 2 parts flour to 1 part sparkling water and 1 part plant-based milk. I'm using almond here, but any other plant-based milk will do. And then you also need some bicarbonate of soda and some salt. So I'm just starting off by putting my flour of choice in the mug. I've not experimented with like gluten-free flour or anything like that, but I'm sure that would work really well too. And then to that mixture I'm going to add a pinch of salt and then about half a tablespoon of bicarbonate of soda, and then I'm going to just mix that all together with my fork. And now you want to add the sparkling water and the milk. You don't need to do it at the same time, just this was a little bit of a flourish, but you want to add that to the mix and then just whisk it. I should have done this in a bowl really, but this mug serves about 3 pancakes, which is 1 portion for me, and I was just making them for myself today, so I thought I wouldn't bother using the big bowl. But you just want to mix it together and incorporate the ingredients. Don't worry at all about there being lumps. Lumps actually are helpful in American pancake style pancakes because they help the mixture rise, so don't worry about those. We're just going to give it a bit more of a whisk, and at the same time you want a frying pan, preferably non-stick, heating on a medium-high heat. And then when the mixture looks more or less something like this, you want to go over to your frying pan. I just like to test it with my hand to make sure it's hot enough. You want the pancake to sizzle as soon as you put the mix in, and I'm going to use a ladle full of mix and just make it as more, a circular shape, but you could do these any shape you like, and just let that cook until you start to see bubbles forming on top. Clean as you go if you're a messy chef like me, and when you see enough bubbles on top like this, you want to flip it and cook it on the other side. I'd say it probably takes 2 minutes per side, but it depends on how thick you do make these. And now I'm going to prepare toppings. So for this particular pancake stack, I'm going to use some banana, some pecans, some dark chocolate vegan Nutella style spread, which is amazing, some cacao nibs for the top, and then some maple syrup, and I also go in with a bit of cinnamon. So you don't need all of these toppings. This was just like, I just wanted like a really nice kind of, eventful stack of pancakes. Can you call pancakes eventful? You can today. But I do these with apple and cinnamon compote, sometimes just butter and maple syrup. You could do them topped with berries, jam, peanut butter. The options are endless. If you do follow me on Instagram, you'll probably be sick to the back teeth of seeing these pancakes because I do like to eat them a couple of times a week. But as you can see, I'm just chopping up this banana now into little discs on my chopping board, and then I'm going to roughly chop some pecans. You could just do this with your hands after, you don't need to chop them, but I thought if you're going to dirty the chopping board, might as well dirty it with all your ingredients at the same time. So I'm just going to roughly chop those together until they resemble something like this, and then check on my pancake. This one is done, so I'm going to pop it across to my plate. And then to keep the pancakes moist, which is everybody's favourite word, I do like to spread a bit of plant-based butter or margarine on them. I find it stops them from drying out, and I tend to use a lot less maple syrup when I put butter on them. And then I'm going to put a couple of slices of banana on top, and then struggle to put this Nutella. I tried to warm it up a little bit in the microwave, but yeah, you could do that. You could just spread it on with a knife before the bananas. Either way is fine. And then I'm going to continue stacking the pancakes with the butter, then the banana, and then the chocolate Nutella, and then I'm going to put the final pancake on round about now, and I sprinkled some cinnamon on in between those stages. And you can make your pancakes look as nice and as pretty as you like, or you can just pop it all on the plate. Doesn't really make a difference, but we eat with our eyes, as they say. Don't know who they are. And now I'm sprinkling just the tops and the sides with those pecans. These are definitely one of my favourite nuts. They're not always easy to find here in Madrid, so when I see them, I like to stock up. And then I'm going to add some more Nutella on the top. Again, struggling a little bit. Try not to make any dirty associations with how this Nutella is looking, but it tastes delicious. I can assure you that. And now I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon on top, and then I'm going to add some of these cacao nibs. They're really nice. They're really like a dark chocolatey taste, and they add a bit of texture and a bit of crunch to the top of the pancake along with the pecans, so I like those. I'm going to sprinkle on. You could use chocolate chips, or you could just skip this step if you don't have any. And then I'm going to pour some maple syrup on top. We have one of those really big jug containers, so I use a spoon to put my syrup on top after quite a few mishaps where I've spilt syrup everywhere. So yeah, that's why. Zooming in now because just take a look at those pancakes, and these are so delicious. They're really, really light and fluffy. You wouldn't know these are vegan. I've served these to so many people who aren't vegan, and they wouldn't have been able to have told the difference either way. You can make these thinner into more of a crepe-like consistency too, just by adjusting the liquid to flour ratio. I'll put more about that in the down box below. And here you are. These are these gorgeous pancakes. As I said, you can put any toppings on these, and I've not tried making them in advance, but you probably could, and store them in the fridge and then pop them in the microwave or toaster if you're short on time, and they are just absolutely delicious. It's nearly Christmas at the minute, so you know, this is a snack or a breakfast I'm sure Santa would love, and if he didn't love it, well, get back up that chimney. Not making any more pancakes for you anymore. Don't know why I'm insulting Santa randomly in the middle of my video, but yeah, let's try these pancakes now. I'm gonna cut into this stack. They are so good, and as I said before, they're really light and fluffy, and I've had vegan pancakes before that have been quite flat, but these are delicious. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again around these parts soon. Thank you, bye.